Hi. My family's in the middle of moving right now, so sorry if there's any background noise. For this week, I picked a book called Echo Echo, Verso Poems About Greek Myths, and it's by Marilyn Singer. Greek myths have always been like some of my favorite things to read about growing up, and I also love poetry, so I was really excited to read this book. It features poems that can be read forward and backwards, which is what our verso poem is. I really like this though because it has each version like next to each other. You can see they have the poem in the way that the author originally wrote it, and then they have it in the reverse, and so you can see sort of both sides of the story. I think it's really fun that she took something that's not typically I guess targeted to children. Usually Greek mythology is more of, you know, something you get into a little bit later in like elementary school, middle school, but these are really accessible and easy to read, and so younger kids can also learn about Greek mythology without having, you know, complicated or confusing language, which I think is really, really cool. I really like the artwork in this. She uses a lot of like complementary colors, so it makes the artwork really pop, but it also doesn't draw away from the story. The poems are really short and simple, again, so it makes it really accessible for younger kids to read, but also not so simple that, you know, older kids may get bored or discouraged from reading it. I really like this reverso poem setup. It's really interesting. I never read anything like that before. So it's cool to have a whole collection of these poems, and it works really well for Narcissus and Echo's story, which if you haven't read, I definitely recommend. It's really cool to see the sort of echo effect, and the pun there was intended. It's really cool to have both sides of the story in one place, so you're getting not only Narcissus and his story, but you're also seeing Echo and her story and sort of her perspective on the same thing, which is definitely not easy to do, and so it's really cool that she was able to work these poems into such a way that you can get two stories in one. I loved reading this book. It was really fun, especially as somebody who is obsessed with Greek mythology, so I definitely recommend giving it a read, and yeah, thank you.